What up, this Smokey Dollar. I want to welcome you back to another episode of the Smoking Section. Before I start, I just want to say that my single, Cause I Can, dropped today. So, go run that bitch up. It's on all streaming platforms, you feel me? It's a motherfucking banger, you feel me? This episode, we're going to talk about karma again. It's a continuation of the previous story with the dude that will remain nameless from St. Louis. So this is some months. We'll pick up some months after that. After I got out, you know what I'm saying, came back from St. Louis or whatever. And so I'm doing my thing. At this point in time, I'm not really selling like bags no more. I'm not really selling, you know what I'm saying, the nicks, dubs, and dimes no more. I'm just selling weight. You feel me? Like quarters and up. So, and in doing that, I'm only fucking with like maybe 20 niggas total. You know what I'm saying? If that. So, you know, my clientele kind of shrunk, but I'm getting money. You feel me? I'm making more money than I was making nickel and diamond. So it worked out. Now, buddy from St. Louis, I never let him know where I live. You know what I'm saying? That was on purpose because I knew he was just a grimy, despicable type of nigga. But at the time, it was my guy. Oh, excuse me. So, damn. By the way, shout out to my nigga Supreme, my plug. Nigga. Anyway. So, he don't know where I live. And, but one day he just pop up. You feel me? So he pop up at my crib. Instantly when I look through the peephole, you know what I'm saying, I grab banger, you feel me? And he came in and he acting like he didn't just fucking leave me in St. Louis and shit. Nigga like, man, short, what up? Where you been? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know where the fuck I been in jail. So I'm getting it to him about that, you feel me? And when I'm talking to this nigga, he's smiling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really understand that. But then I look at his waist, and he had this big ass 45, and I saw it. You feel me? And that was one of the things, like when we was kicking it with each other, we would never have our bangers. You know what I'm saying? It was just a respect between us. So when I saw him with the motherfucking banger, and he never knew where I lived, and he popped up, and I know this nigga a grimy motherfucker, and I had heard he had got addicted to doing the kick those and shit. I put two and two together like, this nigga finna rob me, you feel me? So I told him, I stopped him. I said, bro, I see what's in your waist. You ain't gonna have a chance to reach for it. So I'm about to walk you out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really want to see you no more, because I don't want to have to draw down on you like that. You know what I'm saying? I still consider you my guy, even though you did some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want us to get to that level, because once we get to that level, it ain't no turning back. You my enemy. You feel me? And you know what's going to happen. So, bro was like laughing it off, like, sure, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But he did get up, and I'm on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm on him. I'm walking him out. You know what I'm saying? So, he was moving funny, you feel me? So I pulled on him, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I'm not bullshitting, you feel me? I'll blow your ass away, you know what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit. You know, I opened the door for him. This nigga had the car running, and it was like two niggas in the car. I said, yeah, he was gonna pull it, you know what I'm saying? He was gonna pull it. So, when he left the shit, I just kind of sat down like, man, I gotta get my shit together. Obviously, niggas is on me, you feel me? So, one of my guys that I was fucking with, you know what I'm saying, one of my customers or whatever, most of my guys that I was fucking with, you know what I'm saying, they was their own little entrepreneurs, so they'll buy, you know what I'm saying, a little quarter block, half a block from me, then go chop it up and do their thing with it, you know what I'm saying? Cool, you feel me? I'm not out on the, you know what I'm saying, on the streets no more, so I don't give a fuck, you feel me? But my one nigga used to get a half a block from me like every 2 weeks consistently, but he wasn't selling it, you know what I'm saying? This nigga was for personal, you feel me? His name was Duck, you feel me? And this nigga was just I found out later that this nigga was like one of the biggest motherfucking snow movers in Alabama, period. So I didn't know this at the time though. Bro just, you know what I'm saying, he just liked me, you feel me? So he'll be coming through when he wasn't buying. We kicking it, you know what I'm saying, going fucking with hoes, you know what I'm saying, whatever we doing. Smoking and shit. He was the first one that put me up on Polo. So when we kicking it and shit, bro like, hey man, you don't need to be doing the weed shit, you know what I'm saying? I want to put you on the snow, you know what I'm saying? It's less hassle, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have about 4 or 5 motherfuckers that you fuck with, blah, blah, blah. Just telling me the benefits of it. And I'm like, man, you know, I like what I'm doing. I got this shit kind of locked down. I don't really know about that, you know, so I used to do push a little crack, you know what I'm saying, back at the crib, but that was little shit, you feel me? He only soft, you know what I'm saying? So he just telling me about the benefits or whatever. Alright, so we just put a pin in that and, you know what I'm saying, kept kicking it. I kept learning from him, you know what I'm saying? He was older, you feel me? But he was still in school, you know what I'm saying? But this was old, I mean, to us, he was old, like 25, 26, so he's an old nigga to us, you feel me? But this nigga had mad game, you know what I'm saying? So I stuck around, I used to kick it with him and shit, go to this spot or whatever. Anyway, so he suggested, like, you gotta move, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move, short. So I'm like, bet. So, you know, my girl at the time was on my ass because, you know what I'm saying, I was kind of popular. So she on my ass like, if you move, you better move me in with you. Woo, woo. That ain't happening, you feel me? So what I did was I got a crib with a roommate with this nigga I was, you know what I'm saying, living with in the dorms, you know what I'm saying? I knew him from then. He was from Michigan and shit. I knew this nigga. He was cool. So we moved in, but then I got my girl an apartment right next to us in the next building so I could pump out of her shit. You feel me? So, you know, I was staying with my guy, and then I would, you know what I'm saying, go down to her crib. I was really staying with her, but, you know what I'm saying, I kept that, you know what I'm saying, for the stash spot so I could bring chicks in and out, you know what I'm saying? I could do my thing uninterrupted, you know what I'm saying? And keep her happy, you feel me? So, I do that, and, bro sold weed too, you feel me? So he was booming, you know what I'm saying, lightweight. I'm booming, you know what I'm saying? And somehow, bro, it's crazy how shit work, because somehow this nigga ended up linking with the nigga from St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? So they start kicking it. So I'm peeping that. I said, bro, don't bring this nigga to my crib, you feel me? Don't bring this nigga, you feel me? I'ma shoot this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He like best. So he didn't never bring him to the crib, but they kicking it. I don't know this, but he's putting my guy up on the kick dough shit. So, like I said, he was addicted by that point. So they do a kick dough. They do a kick doughs. One day, they did a kick dough on campus. Yeah, you heard that right. On campus. These niggas go on campus, and it was the last building on the campus, so you could just skate out, you know what I'm saying, and be off campus in like 2 minutes from where this building is sitting. So I see why he did it, but bro, why would you do this? Anyway, they do it, and my nigga's the nigga from St. Louis is a fucking psychopath. So this nigga not only did a kick though in the dorm, he taped this nigga up and then cut his face up for some reason. Cut this nigga face up. So, bro, you know what I'm saying, because bro is from the street, he didn't leak to the school, woo, woo, woo. Bro's from Atlanta. His name is Lil George, you know what I'm saying? I had sold him some shit before, so I knew him, you know what I'm saying? I knew him from being out, you know what I'm saying? He used to fuck with hoes and shit, you know what I'm saying? He's a popular nigga. So I don't know none of this, you know what I'm saying? So that was like Monday, you know what I'm saying? So Tuesday I go to campus, you feel me? I'm going to classes, motherfuckers is looking at me crazy while I'm, you know what I'm saying, going to classes and shit. And I'm wondering, like, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas? I even tell my girl, like, niggas looking at me crazy and shit, you feel me? Woo, woo. like I ratted or some shit, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, Tuesday, this nigga called me. I'm at my girl crib, he next door. He said, bro, come over here. I said, all right. I go over there. He say, me and Woo Woo, we did a kick though on, and I said, where? He said, Lil George. And I said, that nigga live on campus, don't he? I'm bullshitting. He said, yeah. I said, nigga, what? He said, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Low whooped this nigga. Damn. He whooped this nigga, taped his head up, woo woo. I said, damn. I said, so what y'all gonna do? He said, what you mean? I said, what the fuck you think I mean? They gonna come kill you. This nigga is plugged. Fuck you talking about? I don't know if bro wasn't from outside for real or whatever the fuck. But he did not know that motherfuckers was gonna come try to kill him. You feel me? So I said, bro, you need to leave. I'm telling them, this is Tuesday. I'm telling them, you need to fucking leave, bro. So he like, I ain't going nowhere. Them niggas ain't see me. They saw him. You feel me? So I leave immediately. And, you know what I'm saying, I call I used to, you know what I'm saying, get it in with one of my homegirls and shit. So I call her like, yo, woo woo, you feel me? Nigga, this motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, did a kick though on campus, blah, blah, blah. So she said, you need to leave. Because I just heard about that, and niggas is saying that it was your roommate and dude, you know what I'm saying? But that turned, because you more popular, that turned into you and dude, because everybody used to seeing you with dude and not him. So now niggas is thinking that you did the kick though. I said, what? She said, yeah. I'm on my way to holler at Lil George immediately. You feel me? This nigga's in the hotel. I go in there. It's niggas in there. He got his face taped up. I said, bro, you already know I wasn't on that. I had no involvement. I don't kick it with bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro tried to rob me. Woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? He like, I know, man. You know what I'm saying? He like, but man, motherfuckers is trying to get active. So, you know what I'm saying? I need you to tell me where they at. I said, bro, I do not know where my nigga from St. Louis live. I don't know where he live. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was living with his people, but he not doing that now. And I don't know, I lied. I don't know where, you know what I'm saying? My guy, he ain't know we was roommates. You feel me? He just knew, you know what I'm saying? I knew him. You know what I'm saying? The dude from Michigan. I said, bro, I don't know where he live at. You feel me? We had just moved in. So he said, all right, you know what I'm saying, you got my word, you know what I'm saying, you could go to school and shit, ain't no tripping, you know what I'm saying. He telling his niggas, you see this nigga, don't touch him. They like, bet, you know what I'm saying. I shook up with bro, you know what I'm saying, left him a little, you know what I'm saying, a little green and shit, and dip. Bro, so I'm telling my nigga, my roommate, bro, you need to leave. They said, woo, 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 woo. He, I guess, not thinking it is motherfucking real. Nigga, that next day, now remember they from Atlanta, so that's like 2 hours from where we at. That next day, Thursday, I'll never forget. I went to my classes and shit, came to the crib, served like 2 motherfuckers. My girl in the crib cooking and shit. This motherfucker, I hear it from my apartment, the next building. These niggas is knocking on the door with the banger. Boom, boom, bring your bitch ass out, nigga. Boom, boom, boom. They knocking on the door with the thing. Hard than a motherfucker, G. This nigga calls me. It's no bullshit. This nigga calls me. I say, hello. He said, nigga, they here. Bring me your pistol. What? I said, bro. So I'm supposed to, hold on, sir. Let me give him a pistol. You feel me? Like, nigga, what? I know this nigga was spooked, but that's what happened. So while he doing that, I said, bro, get low. That's all I could tell him. Get low, nigga. So he wouldn't open the door, so they outside. This nigga had an old school, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? 6'4". They surrounded that motherfucker, start blowing at that motherfucker. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's all type of shit. I'm thinking that they motherfucking buy my truck. And bro didn't tell them, you know what I'm saying, maybe they didn't get the message, so, you know what I'm saying, maybe they shoot my shit up too, because my shit was known. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the first floor, I see legs. I lean out the window. Bop, 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 bop. They don't even give a fuck about that, because they blowing. You know what I'm saying? They Swiss cheesing my nigga car up. So, you know what I'm saying, they dipping shit, and my nigga left. You feel me? He had packed this shit in like an hour. Bro was gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he, you know what I'm saying, did his classes or whatever, but bro was gone. And this is my nigga, you feel me? But bro dipped, you feel me? And we was into it at the time because we was just clashing. You know what I'm saying? I was used to living by myself. You know what I'm saying? But still, I didn't want nothing to happen to bro. You feel me? I just think that he was impressionable like I was the previous year. This nigga was, you know what I'm saying, he was capable of being impressionable on you. You feel me? So I understood that, but bro had you commit, that was an attempt murder, fam. Like, and I'm telling you all the shit about this nigga beforehand, and you still kick it. I guess, you know, some people just crave an identity. You know what I'm saying? So although me and bro, you know what I'm saying, from Michigan talk still, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook or whatever, that happened, and that would always be between us, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I, you know what I'm saying, I know we was young, but the moral of this story is, you gotta watch your friends. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out who the fuck you are around, and be sure that you know what these motherfuckers is on. You know what I'm saying? Because that could have went a whole lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? But because bro was a real nigga, he ain't take it to the school. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. And that was a good thing for everybody involved. You know what I'm saying? I never talked to the nigga from St. Louis ever again. Like, I never talked to him. I don't know where bro at. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna pick the story up where, you know what I'm saying, I plugged in after that incident. I plugged in with Duck real hard, and he made that transition for me and put me in the game, you know what I'm saying, with the white. So we'll pick it up there. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, for listening to my stories. Love.